Today we're going to talk about answering a few questions that some of you asked about the video that was dated on Memorial Day. And right now, because it is 30 degrees Celsius in this room and it is hot and the sun is coming in, it's going to be really Quiznos day. So I'm not going to want to spend hours in dialogue over some of the questions. Yes, Dory was visiting yesterday, you can tell. So I wanted to take some time to answer some of the repeating questions that keep coming up. And I know I said yesterday something about, me and Lumi about possibly settling down and wanting to get married and things. And I wanted to take some time to talk about it because this individual quoted this message twice. So here's what his latest note. This is right on the wire. MicheleMarieDalene, this is all very confusing. I was simply replying to your video, which you stated you would like to find a long-term relationship, long-lasting relationship, and get married one day. The point I am making is you claim to be in a relationship and married to Lumi, which is why you are looking, so why are you looking for another one? Do you want to be married to two people, or do you want to divorce Lumi one day? Or is it a matter of you honestly know that Lumi is, for the lack of a better word, a fake, and you want a relationship? First of all, I think we need to talk about, when we talk about relationship right now, let's talk about the long-term relationship and marriage thing. Me and Lumi have talked about this, and we have made it very clear from the very beginning some time ago that one of the requirements that we have both mutually agreed on is that both me and her have to agree that the person is a good candidate for a long-term relationship. The sad truth is that the individuals that I currently know are not in that category for reasons that they have their issues in their own lives, and they can have a hard time dealing with their own current life matters. Okay, so it was decided that even though I like some people, that the reality is it's probably not going to happen. It's a nice goal, but it's not going to happen unless, as I said, me and Lumi agree to it. Me and Lumi are bound by temporal law instead of human law, or better known as, by moral law, not temporal. I always get mixed up. Basically, God's law versus mankind's law. So, moral law is very specific about what is and is not expected of a couple. Now, please remember when the concept of marriage was created, it was people like me and Lumi did not exist at the time of Adam and Eve. So there was very few, if any. So there was less of a need to Jesus to address that topic when he was talking about divorce. I mentioned the words from the song by Timmy Wynette called D-I-O, or divorce, as the song's called. I'm not a person who believes in divorcing people. And so Lumi and I are bound for, forever. It's a spiritual bond that is not going to break. So either the person that we're dating has to be willing to understand that Lumi and I are going to be together forever, and that person would need to be willing to work with me and Lumi. And right now, the one person that I am kind of interested in is not even wanting a relationship. She has said, I don't want a relationship right now. That's what she said, right now. Doesn't mean ever. She said, right now, I don't want a relationship. And that's fine. Because I don't think I'm ready for a relationship in that level right now either. No, you're not. But you're close. You'll get there. I'll get there. But it has to be something we both agree on. Correct. So to answer your question on the wire, is Lumi bona fide? Yeah, she is. Kathy Moran, my therapist, and I were talking about Lumi in my working relationship. And she says it is really fascinating to see how, knowing you from the past as I did, because she worked with me before, she said, I have seen when you and Lumi joined together, it was a tremendously positive, uplifting recovery stage for you. However, she says, like, what is one of the most important things you want to develop in therapy? I said, I want to learn to be a little thicker skinned. I said, I got to be thicker skinned. I got to learn not to let every single comment that I see potentially set me off. And sometimes that happens. I said, well, she said, it sounds like you're doing pretty good overall. But she said, I saw some of the prior comments from 2 weeks ago, and some of them were so hateful. And I said, yeah, they were hateful, and they are hateful. But I don't quite understand why they would be like that. And she says, well, I kind of agree with you that it seems to me that some people like to be judgmental of other people. So those people who are trying to be hateful and hurtful, it's just the way they are. It's not going to change that. I have two choices. She says, it's amazing. She says, you remind me of the boxer. I said, I remind myself of the boxer from Simon & Garfunkel. I said, think about it. The fighter says, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. Why does he remain even though he's getting pounded to a bloody pulp? You would think that he would basically, done the equivalent of take his headphones off, turn off the microphone, and say, fuck you, I'm out of here. And no, I don't. I sit there and I take it often, day in and day out. And I'm not sure why I'm so dedicated to sit there and take it day in and day out. I'm not saying I don't have days when I feel like dishing it out too. I don't. She said to me, one of the things I know about you is you try to always take the high road and try to avoid starting a confrontation. I said, yeah, but I have my days. I can be just as nasty and vitriolic as I can be. So, it's not like it's just that I don't, have my days when I just want to just basically get downright ugly. But on the other hand, I think, like she said, is because the number of adults that are dual-souled in this earth is so rare. It's like we're only one of 4 adults and 1 juvenile, according to Mother Osna's numbers. That a lot of people really have a hard time understanding how that works. Right, that's what she said. And she says, you agree with me when she says, no, you don't meet the definition of dissociative identity disorder in the DSM-5. And she asked me how much research I do on the topic. I said, tons. I said, I'm always pulling up information on this condition, trying to find out exactly how to explain it to people, trying to find out if there are others like me. My mother said there's only 4 of us in the world. How many of those 4 are on the internet? How many of those 4 can know the same language and can communicate with each other? I think one of them is Spanish. I think there's a woman in China, something like that. Yeah, there's a few, but they're kind of all over the place. There's only 4 of us. Plus 1 juvenile from Ohio. So the point here is we're dealing with a very unusual condition. So to answer your question on the wire, no, Lumi is not a fake. No. Definitely not a fake. However, I will admit that I haven't done any videos lately on my channel, so maybe you might think I'm a fake because I'm not doing videos on my channel. Well, I don't think you're fake. I know you don't think I'm fake, but I mean is I feel like I didn't do anything lately to kind of, promote my own channel. Oh, speaking of that, YouTube has a bit of an identity crisis, if I may explain this. Originally, YouTube, everything used to be driven by number of views. Now, it's determined by the number of minutes of viewing time. I notice that my viewing time is increasing, but the number of quality views, what I mean quality views is how long you guys are staying and watching the clips, is staying about the same, about 6 minutes retention. That's reasons why I very much try to get the main gist in the first 6 minutes. Because I know that after I lose your attention, that 6 minutes is up. Once that 6 minutes is up, I know I've lost you. So that's one of the reasons why I want to focus on the main news within the first 6 minutes. Yes, tomorrow we have our live stream. Yes, it will be in the studio. It will be cooler tomorrow, so it won't be as hot. And yes, we are going to be covering. Also, want to remind you that our 11830 has said that him and MMD Archives are going to be having a live stream on Thursday. Neither one of them gave me a time of when that was going to be. So I have no idea when that's going to be, and I really wish I could tell you. I just know it says Thursday. So we'll have to see where it goes from there. But let's get to right now to the weather. Right now it is 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Or sorry, 31 degrees Celsius. It was 31 degrees Fahrenheit. They'd be comfortable. Yes. It's not. It would be about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's 31 degrees Celsius. It is partly cloudy. For tomorrow, for the live stream, it'll be partly cloudy again. A high of 25 degrees and a low of 12 degrees. Thursday, at the time of the MMD Archives or 11830 live stream, which will be probably about 9 o'clock at night, it'll be a high of 22, a low of 16. Friday, thunderstorms, a high at 28, a low of 19. Saturday, thunderstorms again, a high at 24, a low of 13. And a good day to clean the apartment, at least sweep, will be a high of 18, a low of 9 on Sunday in the overcast. And also, of course, we were live stream on Sunday in the studio as well. So we're going to be very busy trying to get things done in the next few days. So, I'm sorry out on the wire. That may not be the kind of information how me and Lumi feel about this relationship thing, but I did want to make sure that we tried to clear the air. I'm sorry if there was a little bit of confusion. I don't think we intended to confuse anybody, but yes, me and Lumi are together for life and beyond life, because we are a spiritually joined couple. And unlike the famous stars like Tammy Wynette or even Boxcar Willie singing things like divorce and divorce me COD, that's not going to happen. And like I wanted to point out is the person that was interested in pursuing a relationship is not interested in being more than friends at this time. So, and even if she did, here's the thing real quick, is because she doesn't like Lumi, I don't think it would ever happen. Not unless she, changes, her feelings about me. Unless she, exactly. Alright, so for now, we'll let you go. Stay cool, guys. It will cool down by next week. We're going to see temperatures in the mid-20s instead of in the 30s, which is really hot right now. So I'm going to just get this tape in and then get it edited and get it up. So for now, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.